Hello, my friends, and welcome to this week's episode of the Greenlight Weekend Podcast. As always, I am your host, Brian Nystrom, and as always, before we get into the podcast, let's go ahead and talk about our sponsor. Our sponsor is Dead Room Comedy. They're a comedy group and production company based in Denver, Colorado. 3 of the comics started here in Durango. They moved up to Denver and found a 4th in Jeff Stonick, and goddamn, they are now unstoppable. If you want to know any and everything about this beautiful company, you can check out deadroomcomedy.com. You can also follow them on their many social media platforms at Dead Room Comedy. My favorite thing about Dead Room Comedy is the videos they put out every Monday. They are on their YouTube page at Dead Room Comedy, if you were wondering, or you can find them on their Instagram, Facebook, yada, yada. But go ahead and give them a follow. They support us, so if you like us, go ahead and support them. Okay, let's get into this week's episode. Last week we didn't have an episode. Your boy got sick. What are you going to do? It wasn't COVID. I'm vaccinated. I got tested negative, so I'm back at work and all that jazz. But your boy was sick for about 4 days. Finally getting over that cough, which is fucking sweet. But yeah, I kind of had to throw one together because I didn't know how well I would feel. But the man answered the bat signal. Our guest today, Jadrien Long. Jadrien Long is a fucking hilarious stand-up comedian. If you've been following the Greenlight Weekend, you've seen him before. He looks like a Korean pop star that ate his twin brother as a child. He is fucking hilarious. I love Jadrien. Keith Winchester's here for co-hosting. I mean, he's all the moral support I need. With a name like Winchester, come on, bro. I get a chub every time he walks into the room. Jadrien, too. I mean, it was a real love fest, I'm going to be honest. I don't know exactly what we talked about because it was a couple days ago, but I want to release this on time, so here we are. Before we get started, big shout out to Ethan Esparza and the Chava people for the intro outro music. R.I.P. the whiskey reel. I guess they're not going on anymore, but I guess we'll see what the future holds. Hopefully we'll have Sean Moriarty in here in a couple weeks to talk about it. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, episode 140 with my boy Jadrien Long.
Give me some of that. What it is you really bringing to the table, Jack? Get it chopping like a little lumberjack. Let the homie bring it back when I write a little rap, What you think about that? I know you ain't thinking this swag. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to sound too cocky. I'm just feeling yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright.
First of all, fuck peacocks, am I right?
Fuck them.
I fucking hate them. They are pretty. They're loud. They're slow. They stand in the middle of the goddamn road, and they shit on my truck when I'm sleeping.
Have you noticed that a lot of like beautiful things tend to be like kind of on the asshole side?
Elaborate.
Like what?
Like women.
You know what? You're right. You right.
The prettier they are, man, the more they will fuck you up.
Because they can.
Because they can.
They have the ability. And you're coming back. I mean,
every time.
have you ever felt the vagina? It's the best. By far the best thing to put your dick in. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah. That really seemed like the kind of reply that's just like, I want to be a part of the group.
No,
Yeah. Ever felt a tit? It's like a bag of sand.
I was just lost in my memories there.
This episode brought to you by
Just going through Yank Bank.
40-year-old virgin.
That'd be great.
I'm flattered that you think I'm 45.
Am I the oldest one in the room? I'm 30.
I don't know. I'm 26 in like a week.
So yeah.
28.
So I am the oldest in the room.
You are.
It makes sense that I sit in this chair then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
We didn't really get levels before we started this, but fuck it. We're live.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, you guys are familiar with like the hot crazy scale.
Oh yeah.
And that whole breakdown of the whole thing.
Well, and there's different levels of hot. Like
Yeah.
something about like a dime piece chola that looks like she'll fucking murder me just makes my dick rock hard. Like rock hard. I don't know what it is. I hooked up. I dated this native girl.
It's that attitude, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
They got that fucking attitude.
You know they're gonna fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Like a motherfucker. Me, I prefer a sleeper now. I prefer a girl that looks normal, that doesn't look like she's gonna burn your house down. I don't know. I'm dating a redhead.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Let's say.
Well, you should have seen my ex. She had like, I'm not even gonna describe her, but hot as shit. Just really, really hot, but looked like a problem. And I
Looks like a problem.
I pursued this, and then she eventually drove through my carport in reverse.
Nice. All the way through?
On purpose?
A 2-inch pipe stuck in the ground and then welded to the top of the carport. She went through that.
She went all the way through.
All the way through.
Fuck
Just
yeah.
fucked up a truck. Just
Hell yeah, dude.
fucked up a truck. Why did she do this? Because I told her I don't think we should see each other anymore.
Now I really don't think we should see each other anymore.
Yeah, and turns out
Is that why they do it? Is because they're just like, all right, yeah,
Well-
I'm gonna make sure.
Well, I didn't know.
This is the choice you made. You don't want to see me no more.
She was one of those people, kind of like me, that can be pretty drunk and you not really notice. I didn't know that she showed up to my house drunk, but she also kind of smelled like dick. You know what I mean? I didn't see her in a couple days. Wasn't my dick.
Yeah.
So the mix of dick and drunkenness, I threw her out, and then I didn't know she was drunk at the time, and then she drove through my carport and then had a full-on like drunk-ass breakdown, and then threatened to drive home. And it was a long way. It was like a 30-minute drive, right? And I just knew somebody was going to die. Somebody.
Yeah. Somebody was gonna die. Yeah, you're right.
Like if she just drove off the road and killed herself, it's like whatever, you know. But if she slams into a minivan with family in it, that's not fun,
Yeah.
you know. And then she's coming from my
not
house,
fun.
I'd feel bad about it. So I made her stay. Her dad was a cop at the time, which if you're a 19-year-old drug dealer, definitely date a cop's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ended up getting her phone from her, called her dad, and then the second he answered, she took her phone from me, flip phone, broke it in half, and then proceeded to scream at me in the street. She swung on me multiple times. Luckily, I live in a meth neighborhood at the time, so it was like just another day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No,
Like the neighbors came out, they're like, "You good?" I was like, "I think I got it, Gary."
I think I got it.
All right, go to bed.
Yeah. Gonna do more meth.
You're not going to bed, you loud son of a bitch.
Going to bed.
We're gonna do some meth and take an engine apart. Paint each individual piece a different color. He had a beautiful engine. It was purple and gold
Oh yeah.
everywhere. No, purple and
man.
green. I think he went Hulk.
Wow.
Nice.
Went Hulk
dude.
I
style.
was gonna say Barney, but
Mm.
You know what? I think the same thing happened when my ex beat me up in the street.
Oh,
I
yeah?
didn't realize, but I did live in a meth neighborhood. You know how I'm connecting these dots? Is because that's where I was doing meth.
I was gonna say, sounds like you were doing some experimenting of your own.
Yeah, she showed up just blackout drunk, completely naked,
Hard to turn away.
except for socks.
Mm.
oh my god.
Yeah,
Gotta protect your feet.
yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta protect your feet. You gotta protect them toesies, man.
Yeah.
But she showed up, and I'm like, come on, get in here. Here's a shirt, some shorts. Go to bed.
Sleep
I'm busy doing meth right now. You showed up at a bad time.
very full schedule.
How long did this meth streak last?
It was like
10 years.
no, it was a few months. It's anywhere between like 2 or 4 months, but you know,
Yeah,
when
you
you when you don't sleep for a while,
Who can
time
say
kinda
how
gets
long
a-
it's been,
yeah,
yeah.
who knows? It could have been a year. I have no idea.
So we're gonna go with a year.
Let's round up.
But yeah, then she she was like, "All right, thank you." She went to bed and she got up like 5 minutes later. She's like, "What the fuck? What the?"
Woke up out of her drunken stupor.
Yeah, she just ripped off all the clothes again. Came down and she was like, "I'm fucking leaving." And I was like, "All right, well then, where are your keys? Because you're not fucking going anywhere. I can't drive. I'm on meth."
Meth must be awesome.
Meth
Right?
is awesome.
Does it feel fucking awesome?
Yeah, dude, it feels fucking amazing. That's why I can never do it again because
Just gone.
I will be gone.
Is it affordable?
Yeah. Oh, dude, it is so cheap. You can get like an eighth for like $40.
How long does an eighth last you?
It really depends on what you're doing.
How long did an eighth last you?
I was sharing it between a friend, and it usually lasted us like 2 days.
Male friend?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever do anything weird?
I walked in on him masturbating once.
That sounds normal.
Yeah,
though.
but other than that,
That's just roommate shit.
Yeah, other than that, we were just hanging out, smoking weed, and doing meth.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did the weed help?
Like,
Level? Or
oh fucking.
do you feel like you're wasting money on the weed? That's what I want.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm on meth. Like I'm not really looking to sit down and chill right now.
Right, the idea of packing a bowl,
Yeah,
daunting.
Like I wrote like a bunch of songs. Anyways, she takes off all the clothes. She's like, fuck you, I'm out of here, and where are your keys?
White girl?
She doesn't know where her keys are. No, native.
Gallup?
Yeah.
Heard.
Yeah.
Right. This sounds like some Gallup shit.
Yeah, it is
or
some-
some Farmington shit. Gallup's just a
Sound-
smaller Farmington.
Sounds like some small town shit.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I honestly think it's just all small towns that are fucked up and weird like that. At least in one way or another, but every section has the meth section.
Yeah.
Durango has the meth section.
Yeah, it's right over there. Purple Cliffs.
Yeah.
Just getting closer and closer to my house. I was like, I'll move out of town. Nothing bad's going to happen. And they're like, word, how about we
The
put a
ghetto
homeless
is
camp
coming to you.
a mile away? Yeah. Oh, you live on a private road full of nice-ass houses with rich old people that are retired that aren't going to fuck with you? Word, here's some homeless people just to throw in. You know how many times I've looked out the window and just seen a homeless person walking across the bridge into my yard? At least 8.
At least 8.
And-
And those are just the ones that I catch.
Yeah, exactly. Every time I open my camper, I'm like, I think about taking a gun with me just in case. Like,
No.
is somebody posted up in my camper?
Probably.
It's possible, right?
Most nights, probably.
It's not a crazy idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever tried to break into a camper. The keys are this long. It's not hard.
No.
Like any key will do. That's the thing.
And even some things that aren't keys.
Oh yeah, something you use to scoop meth with.
Yeah. Yep.
A tiny cocaine spoon.
Yeah.
Whatever you're fancy.
Yeah. Shit, man, that is stressful.
It is a little stressful, like a ketamine spoon. I feel
Honestly,
like you could definitely
that's
get
why I
into my
don't
camper.
want to live in the country, is because that's the kind of paranoia I have out in the country, and it'll keep me up for fucking nights.
I don't know if
Like,
you
And
noticed.
then there's the meth.
And there's the meth.
Yeah, how long do you think
That
you could live in
didn't
the
help.
country without doing meth? That's the question.
I would need to be awake at all hours because
Well,
I'd be like,
that's-
something's gonna fucking happen.
It depends on.
Someone's coming out to this fucking house.
Luckily, I don't know if you noticed the 2 grown-ass dogs.
Yeah,
There's a
Like,
gun in
luckily you
almost
do have
every
dogs.
room of
Sorry,
my
man.
house, just for funsies. You know, just for funsies.
Just for funsies. What is it in this room?
It's back over here. Don't even worry about that.
Don't even worry about it.
I wouldn't worry about that one. That little guy. I wouldn't worry about that.
He'll
Little
be
guy.
fine.
Nice. Awesome. I always applaud self-defense.
Yeah, I mean, I rarely take. Well, that's a lie. I usually have a gun in my truck, but it's never left the sheath
Yeah.
within city limits. Let's say that. Have I shot it? Yes, but for funsies, you know. And I used to work in the woods where there's a lot of critters, and it's basically, I got that gun just to be able to scare something off. Because like in the middle of the winter, I would have to go out in the middle of nowhere, lock a gate behind me, so there's not a goddamn chance anybody's coming, and then drive about 7 miles even further into the middle of nowhere. There's no cell phone service, and the only places I would go out there were the only heated areas, the heated buildings, you know, that have doors open so they don't overheat. So you find a lot of critters. Luckily, I never found like a mountain lion sleeping in one, but that was always the concern.
Don't mountain lions hibernate?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm. Bears
No?
do. Mountain
Oh.
lions are year-round.
Yeah, they hunt them in the winter, so
Ah,
that makes
I
sense
see.
that they wouldn't be hibernating. Those are the only people up there that I ever saw in the winter were people hunting mountain lions.
Hmm.
And they just got that metal box on the back of their truck with like 10 dogs in it, and they're always like, which is pretty fun.
Box of dogs.
Yeah, that sounds dope as fuck. Man.
Fire gun. Hear them go off. Yeah, they know what that sound is.
Yeah.
And they like it.
Yep.
It's like their favorite sound. Huh. Dogs and guns.
Dogs
That's
and
fun.
Guns.
Yeah.
My dog's pretty chill with guns. At least the 22.
Yeah.
Because I would take her to work. We'd just post up on the edge of a field. I just put the 22 out my window, put it on my mirror, smoke prairie dogs all day,
Fuck it.
and she would just be asleep.
You ever eat any of them?
No.
Oh God, no.
Just
Don't.
build a tiny fire out there in the woods.
Mm-mm.
They carry the bubonic plague.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't
Yeah.
let my dog go
Literally.
near them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're
Really?
don't recommend eating.
And
yeah.
they'll eat each other.
prairie
Like,
dogs.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you'll see them fucking dragging a dead prairie dog into their hole.
That's so fucked up.
Nasty motherfucker.
They're
Yeah,
nasty.
dude.
Yeah,
Damn.
don't eat them. Is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
All right.
Never
Get
eat a cannibal.
I'm not this is the first time I've thought about eating a prairie dog since I was like 12.
They're fast though, huh? Hard to catch.
Yeah, they're fast.
My dog's never
I
caught
was a
one.
fat kid.
I don't think even skinny kids caught them. They're fucking. They
They're
move.
quick. Yeah.
If the dogs aren't catching them.
Yeah. You know what's also really good at avoiding dogs?
Mm.
Turkeys.
Mm-hmm.
They can't fly very high,
Mm-hmm.
but they can fly into a tree.
Just enough.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can get some height.
Yeah.
Yeah, at work, that same job, I would pull up and see like 50 turkeys in a field and be like, Sheba. She'd, like wake up, look out the window, and she's just like, oh my God. She's fucking like salivating. Open that door, she's fucking gone, dude. I've turned multiple dogs loose on groups of turkeys, never seen one get caught.
Nothing.
Mm,
And if
Damn
I would
shame.
eat that,
damn shame. You need a shotgun to take down a turkey.
it's the bedroom gun.
Yeah.
Because if I'm naked,
And
I don't want to take any chances.
any turkeys coming into this room, they getting smoked.
I'm more concerned with homeless people, but yeah, I'll shoot a turkey if it breaks into my house. Definitely not scared of it.
Smoked turkey.
Yeah, dude.
I haven't smoked a turkey yet. I need to.
I mean, I haven't done it personally, but I've had it before.
Yeah. I've had, like, Mitch's smoked turkeys at Steamworks, you know?
Yeah. I think I'm going to do that this year.
Kind of tastes like turkey,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Well, you need to do them for longer than a little bit. Like, you have to do, like, the 12-hour
I know.
smoked turkey.
That's the thing about, like, I'm not shitting on our restaurant specifically, but just restaurants that put out smoked meats, like brisket and shit like that. You don't have the time
Yeah.
to like start it at 180 for 4 hours and then let it go another 10 to 12 hours at 220 or whatever. They just start at 225.
Unless you just have somebody constantly making it, like literally nonstop.
Yeah.
But that's just
You haven't
not
met our prep kitchen.
feasible. Yeah.
Fucking imbeciles. Every one of them. Well, you've met some of them
Yeah.
at comedy.
They're
Yeah, the loud motherfuckers.
They're not-
That's our prep kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking useless.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
God bless their hearts.
I don't know how you fuck up cutting celery and carrots, but I've seen it. That's all I'm saying. I've seen it.
And that's why you're on the line.
I would
When do they go in?
prep.
8.
No.
No, 9. They show up when we do.
Hmm.
And they're mostly working on the next day's shit. You know what I mean?
Nah.
So ideally, they're caught up.
Would be like,
Unless we get slammed, and then they're not. And then we're down there yelling at them every 10 minutes, which is fun. When I have a manager be like, go fucking get their ass, like, in gear. Okay, boss.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm usually pretty nice, let's be honest. But when I get there, I'm like, I fucking gave it to him, boss. Like,
Could you guys, we really need.
yeah, I'm usually like, hey, guys, if this isn't done in 10 minutes, the big boss is coming down, and he's
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
kind of a dick.
Yeah.
So if you guys could just get on that, that'd be great.
Más rápido.
Look at you. Regular old motivator.
I'm a man of the people, baby.
Yeah, you really are, man.
Yes, you are.
I try to be.
No.
I'm friends with some of the dumbest people I've ever met, but I love them.
You know what's really like encouraged me to like to do comedy as like dedicatedly. What was you like just like talking to you and just like, so dude, just fucking do it.
You want it or not?
Yeah, go fucking tell some jokes. I'm just like, all right, no, you right. Yeah.
And that's fine as long as somebody's willing to try. I'm willing to talk and help or give them tips on a joke or whatever. But if you're the guy that comes and talks to me every fucking week, like, man, I've been trying to write, I just can't do it. And I'm like, well, fucking don't. Like, leave me alone.
I don't need to hear about it.
Yeah, dude. If you're not trying, you're not one of us. Like, you don't get my time while I'm trying to write a set.
Have you like cut a lot of like unfunny people out of your life?
Only people that tried stand up once and then they talked about it every week.
Oh.
And they're like, dude, I'm like, are you signing up? They're like, oh, not tonight. I'm like, cool, bye. I'm like,
Later.
That's the end of this conversation. Because on comedy night, that's all I care about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, unless you're like a friend, like if Keith is there, obviously I'm going to talk to him. And I have friends that show up, but the person that wants to sit next to me and talk for 30 minutes about their potential set that they haven't even wrote,
I don't give a shit.
I don't have the time.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going on stage in like 20 minutes. I got to start pacing and freaking out behind the crowd because that's how I get ready.
Me too. Yeah. It's always pacing outside because I'm just like, it feels a little cramped in here.
I like to stay inside because every once in a while I get like a joke that I can open with off another comic or like something I can go into.
Yeah, I've noticed that that's happened the few times I've been able to stay calm.
Right. And I'm rarely calm. There's been so many times I went on stage, especially like in different towns, where I'm like, hi, I'm Brian. I'm the guy that was freaking out over there. You guys remember seeing me like fucking shadow boxing and pacing back and forth, like stretching like I'm about to do something hard? But no.
That's such a good opener.
It's worked. It's worked for sure. But sometimes people are like, we don't care about you.
No,
We're not looking at you.
Yeah.
Like the Billy Goat.
There was a show going on.
Great example, the Billy Goat. They don't give a fuck.
God damn it. I wanted to go to that mic so bad. No, do you know if they're going to ever like start that shit up again?
I don't know. I might have to take initiative if we want it to.
That's actually what I've been thinking recently as well.
Yeah, it was Dallas. And Dallas, I mean, I love Dallas, and she's a great host. Like, she cannot write jokes, especially at the Billy Goat. Those are people. You know what I mean? But she cannot really prepare for it and still do extremely well in front of this crowd.
The queen of winging it.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like, I have seen her kind of the same thing what you were saying. She's just like, I'm not fucking ready for this. And I'm like, I believe you, but also bullshit, Dallas. And then she goes up and just like, woo, like the Zen mistress.
Yeah,
just
dude.
like, I've seen her pull it out of her ass.
I mean, yeah, dude, just that separation, that like 5 feet to the stage, just like finally snaps everything in, and you're just like, all right, we're fucking doing this.
Doing it.
There's a gang of times where I just had zero like motivation to get on that stage.
Yep.
I didn't have jokes, but you got a mic in your hand, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah.
For some reason, it just turns that shit on.
Yep.
Or you panic and blank out, which is what happened to me when I first started. Do you remember your first set?
That hasn't happened in so... Dude, I have my first set up on YouTube still. My first and my second set. I keep it up there so that one day I can go back to it and be like, all right, let's see.
Just on the off chance you try to book a festival and they're like, oh, let's see Jadrien Long. And they see your first set.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah, no, it is awful.
Just as a promotional tool.
I actually think it's a private video, but like...
Does it say first set? Okay. As long as it says that.
First night, first set, first night, second set. Yeah, dude. No, I've tried to watch it a few times. I literally get one line into it. I'm like, nope, fuck that. I ain't watching that.
Fail.
I can't listen to my sets while I'm driving anymore. The thoughts of just going off the cliff. Just so often. Where you see a minivan that's probably full of people. Just like,
they can take it. It's safety.
They can take it.
Yeah, I drive an old truck that's actually made out of metal.
I was going to
That's
say,
the
like
thing.
steel that doesn't have crumple zones.
That's true.
Not one.
No.
Nope.
No.
Not a single crumple.
I could probably
Just
take the
a hood
minivan.
going right through the fucking.
Probably take the minivan off the cliff with me if I so choose.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Double kill.
Like a wood splitter through butter.
My dog has been the reason I haven't driven off cliffs, I think.
Nice.
I'm just like, man.
Yeah, it's
It'd
good.
be a
to have
real
reason.
shame for her to die because I had a shitty set last night.
Yeah, I ordered some soaps, so I can't die.
Some soaps?
Yeah, I have some soaps coming in the mail, so I can't
That's
end it.
what a great way to justify an online shopping addiction. Oh, well, I mean, who's going to open this package if I kill myself?
What if that was my scent? My signature scent that I never knew, but then that soap turned into it.
Exactly.
I got some
Exactly.
soaps.
They have new soaps every 3 months. You know, like
Huh.
What, Dr. Squatch?
yeah, dude.
Me
Nice.
too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Fuck yeah, that shit's dope.
I've been rocking that pine tar recently.
That was a good one.
fuck
I let my girlfriend smell it like the bar,
Mhm.
and she was like, Jesus Christ, this smells like an old man's house. I was like, well, I paid for it, so I'm
Nice.
definitely washing my balls with it,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
now she likes it.
Yeah. Because it's been on your balls. She's associated it.
I hope so.
I like the sweeter ones.
Mm.
The sweeter scents. I'm really excited for the moon pie one.
I don't really fuck with sweet.
Moon pie.
Smell like cream and sugar, dude.
Wow.
Mm.
I did Dr.
Gross.
Squatch for a little bit, and now I'm on Duke Cannon, which is like the most men advertising for men shit ever.
Yeah.
It's like naval diplomacy is one of the names
Oh
of the
yeah,
scents.
yeah.
But the bars of soap are like the size of this fucking Bud Light. Like they're
Jesus
huge.
fucking Christ.
And it's
A lot of
awesome because
soap.
I don't have to buy more soap very often. I just get a fucking 3 of those. I'm still on the first one
That's the one thing I did notice
from
about
February.
I was like,
Damn,
oh,
I
no.
shower a lot.
you look like you shower a lot.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you look like a clean dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
You look like a clean dude sometimes.
When
When I first met
shower
you,
a lot.
you looked less like a
I
clean
You
dude.
have definitely
I
glowed
was
up.
homeless.
You've glowed up a lot since I met you.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Started dyeing your hair,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
picked a hairstyle.
Just
Yeah.
trying different shit out, you
And
know.
pearl snaps and Dr. Squatch. I mean, look at you.
Yeah, dude. Fucking going.
Do you use a
Going.
washcloth?
No,
You just use the soap.
I go straight bar, baby.
What about you, Keith?
Loofah.
Loofah?
Yep.
Same shit.
Loofah, except I don't put it in my asshole. I'll just use my bare hands and
Tight move. Me too.
wash that out. Yeah.
Balls, asshole, and pits.
Yeah.
I usually don't fuck with the rag unless it's the
Yeah.
last day of the
Yep.
rag.
Yep. Yeah.
That's why it surprises me that people wash their hands so like flippantly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen
Yeah, dude.
people now that I work at a restaurant and I'm a cook and I cannot walk out of that bathroom without washing my hands thoroughly.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a chef's coat.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody knows
Yeah.
I'm cooking.
Yep.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
So when I wash my hands, I take that shit serious. But I see people
You're,
walk.
you're like counting, singing the ABCs
Right,
and
yeah.
shit.
I
Like,
see people walk out of the stall, go straight out the door, and share Cajun boil with their family.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
God.
yeah,
Disgusting.
yeah.
Or they put their hands on it for a second and just walk out.
Just water.
Yeah.
Just-
Ah, the rinse. That probably got him.
Yeah, I'll do that if I get a little bit of flour on my hands or something,
Yeah.
but not like salmonella or
dude.
shit.
Yeah.
This came from my body. Man.
Yeah, that's fine. My family's immune. Yeah. We share
know-
the same blood type.
It's all right. I have the vaccine.
I'm vaccinated. That's whenever they ring that fucking horn at Steamworks and someone asks me at a table, I'll be like, oh, that just means someone didn't wash their hands. And they'll look at me like, really? And I'll always be like, no, it's the fucking whatever, the kitchen, yada yada. But like sometimes I just want to let it hang. And I'm like, yeah, we're watching. Wash your fucking hands, dude.
Well, what I would hope for from our servers is that they're like, oh, that's actually an opportunity to tip the kitchen.
No, that's
That's $5 that goes into the kitchen's paycheck, and they would love you if you pay $5 to ring that bell. But
I'm
Keith
always-
is like,
Nah, keep doing
We
the
don't
other
want-
thing.
Keith is like, we don't want that bell to
we
ring.
go.
All right,
No.
fuck
I
them,
always
first
tell
of
them.
all.
That's okay. So I have like a rotating one. Like one of them is like, oh, that just means they've cured COVID. And one's like, hey, and I'm like, just kidding. It's through the kitchen. Another one is like, they'll do it, and they're like, especially when it's kids, it's like, what's that? I'll be like, that means the war's over. There's peace in our time. Parents love that for some reason.
The one group of people that don't get the joke. Yeah.
Dude, the kids just love the voice. Like, extra.
Kids fucking love voices.
Yeah.
They will take voices over most things.
Yeah. They're like, I don't know what he said, but
I don't give a fuck, dude.
Brian, I always bring it back to the kitchen. I want you guys to have
I'm just kidding. I don't
your
care.
money.
Nobody wants to give
But
us money.
I want to laugh. So,
That's more important.
yeah.
Yeah, that is more important.
And if you come back and tell us a funny story and we laugh, we'll take that over $5.
Tight.
I don't know if you know, $5 split between 10 people, not a lot of money.
Yeah, it's like
No,
5 cents.
Not at all.
Every
That's
time
such
that
a
bell rings,
fucking-
I scream,
Yeah.
bang shit,
Yeah.
try to make as much noise as possible for like 10 cents.
Yeah. Fucking ridiculous.
Feels a little rude.
Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding,
Dance
ding,
That's
monkey.
my life. Yeah.
I could tell you a funny story
Literally everything in our lives, man.
now. We just danced for fucking pennies.
Yeah, dude.
I like fun
Breadcrumbs.
stories.
So I went to an EDM music festival this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Let's
and
talk about it.
you know who I ran into out there? Was fucking Joshua Fournier. Shout out.
Podcast alumni.
Yup.
Nice.
And Dawn, right?
Don.
Dawn was out there. Don Winnie, fucking another alumni.
Yeah.
He was on the couch. He wasn't talking, but he was
talked
here.
a little more than we wanted him to.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. As the one person that's not Mike, go ahead and shut the fuck up, Don. Just kidding. I love you, Don. Please film my next set. As our resident videographer, I'm sorry, Don. I might want to get into a festival or something.
Maybe.
Timestamp that. Just,
Just bear it.
I'll say it right now. Fuck Don. So. I think he'd enjoy that.
Yeah, you'd probably get a kick out of
He
it.
doesn't listen. Let's be honest.
No.
yeah, he doesn't fucking listen. I'm pretty sure Taylor's lying. There's no way she's fucking watching this.
Dude, if any of my friends listen, I'm like, what?
Why?
How much free time do you have?
Other than Dave Oakley. Shout out.
Yeah, I mean, Dave Oakley.
I don't know what he does all day, but part of it's listen to this.
Shout out to our old co-host, Dave Oakley, resident Neanderthal. And Polish fuck.
He's got them Polish knees, dude.
That
Got
Polish
them
sausage
knees.
doesn't touch his knees, but it's close.
Oh, yeah? You seen his dick?
Salty.
Oh, yeah.
salty.
It's salty.
That's the thing about the
He
Polish.
seems like he'd have a salty dick.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of refrigeration, so everything's too salty. That's where corned beef came from. You know that. I'm glad you like that, Keith. I'm just warming up for tonight.
Good. That's good.
In the
Are you
next,
just going to roast Dave without him being there?
Fuck it.
the
Yeah.
comics would like it.
Yeah.
Nobody else would get it. That's
Well,
the thing.
is anyone there besides comics?
At the ranch, usually.
Oh,
At
it's
the
the
ranch,
ranch
yeah.
tonight. I thought it was Starlight for some reason.
No, we did that last night.
No.
I saw some pictures. They look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been getting some great pictures
Yeah.
on that shit.
Everyone finally got the upgrade on their phone plan, and now it
Yeah,
looks
dude.
good.
For real. For real.
Yeah, the one time I mentioned it, I like made a comment. I was just like, "Yo, can we get a GoFundMe to get Emma Z a new phone? Because this is awful. Like unrecognizable pictures of my friends. I'm just like,
The fuck?
Josh or
No, it was
Jadrien?
it was funny after like for a little while, and I was just like, no, I need some new pictures.
Well, it'd be dope to have a picture that I could use.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
An actual headshot.
Yeah.
Or profile pictures are cool.
Yeah.
Jadrien changes his like every week.
Yeah, dude. Because I've been getting some good pictures.
Yeah. No, they're really good.
I've been changing, or I change my profile picture like once every year,
Mm-hmm.
year and a half.
Ish.
Yeah, I just don't have time.
Well,
What are you doing with your time?
Fucking nothing. Dude.
You ever thought about getting a hobby?
If I'm not with my daughter or at comedy
Oh, yeah, you have a
or
kid.
work, fucking nothing.
Jerk off, take a bath,
Yeah,
change your
dude.
profile picture.
Yeah. That's all I want to do in my free time. Like,
Jerk off and bathe.
and,
That's pretty nice.
And if I'm doing anything else, I'm not relaxing. I'm just working on something
Yeah.
else.
Right.
Heard that.
Do you guys take baths? Like, actually?
Yeah, if I could.
Not as often as I'd like to.
When's the last time you think you took a bath?
Fucking A. I don't know.
Yeah.
The last house I lived in, I was so fucking hungover. And yeah, I was taking a shower and then I sat down and then I was just like, I'm just going to turn on the bath now and just lay here and
Fuck
die.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, I do remember last time I took a bath. I felt like
Impromptu bath.
death.
Yeah, I haven't taken a bath, but I have been in the fetal position with the shower running when I'm super sick or
That's-
hungover.
I have
yeah.
had both of those things
Yep.
happen.
Yeah.
But that is also how the
Mhm.
last time I took a bath when I was drinking.
Just.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the thing about the shower. I got actually clean enough to, because I was unclean.
You did it Asian style.
Exactly. Yep. And then, yeah, I thought about drowning myself, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna ride
Like I
this.
was
I'll
born
just
with
sit
the last
above
name
the water.
Winchester. I
Yeah.
can't waste this on
Yeah.
hangover.
What a stupid way to go
I
out.
have a package in the mail.
Got some soaps coming. I did at the time.
Only the bath salts came in time to truly relax you.
Yeah.
I feel like I must be missing out on something. Last time I tried to take a bath, it must have been years ago, but it just felt like a waste of fucking time. Like I was so bored.
Dude, the thing.
Bring something with you.
Yeah,
the
dude, that's
key.
the thing. Is if you're gonna take a bath, you bring like a book
Yeah.
or a laptop, like something
Pornography.
to do. Yeah,
Pornography.
but like
Can you
Bastard.
jizz in the tub?
Well, you just
Ugh.
kind of up and over the side
Ugh.
of the one.
You jizz out of the tub? I'll clean that up later.
I don't know about you, but I am not long or short enough to
what did you?
lay down.
That's why I always save my socks for last. When I get in the shower, just leave them right
Interesting
there,
technique.
right there at the foot, baby.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, dude, you gotta
But-
come prepared. You gotta come
Literally.
prepared.
Come prepared to come.
That's what we're going to call this. Come prepared.
I'm on board with that. That's pretty funny.
Heard. At least we got a name.
Yep. Yeah.
C-U-M.
Could count it.
Somebody needed to hit that today. Thank you, Keith.
Welcome.
Just get the hype up in this room.
Yep. I know. Yeah, I came in kind of low energy. I didn't mean to.
I felt like a noon podcast because I'm usually firing, you know,
Mhm.
around this
Yeah.
time. But every time I
Same.
try, it's
Yeah.
like I'm always in a rush to get here, and then I get here and I'm like,
Yeah.
and then low energy.
I slept great last night too, and I don't
Still
know.
recovering from the weekend. Of
Maybe
the EDM
that's what
festival,
it is. Yeah.
Where they're just like drugs everywhere.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Did you see anybody do ketamine?
Can neither confirm nor deny the presence of
Have
that.
you ever tried ketamine?
Oh fuck yeah! I've tried.
It's
I
okay.
haven't. I haven't.
It's okay.
It kind of scares me. The only time it's been around, I'm already on like 3 hits of acid and some
Well,
molly.
that's
So
why
it's
it's-
You
just
know
like,
what?
That's when it's awesome.
Yeah, dude, that's what I did. It
I'm
too.
missing out. Fuck it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, that's
Ketamine. Okay, here's the thing about ketamine. There are 2 strains. Not strains, but there's 2 variants. You've got the K strain and the S strain. I can't remember which one's which, but one of them makes psychedelics enhanced. And so the first time I ever tried ketamine, I was probably 2 hits deep of acid. I was rolling,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, whatever, blow. I'd been drinking, like festival, whatever. I did everything. And my buddy was like, he's doing little rips of it. And he looks at me and
Did he
he's
have
like,
a little spoon?
I think he was just doing keys.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, he did have a little spoon, actually. He brought it specifically for that.
That's when you know you're at
And-
the next level
Yep.
of being a druggie. When you
Yeah,
have a
dude.
spoon.
when you
Well-
have a little spoon.
And so a guy looks at me, he's like, you want to do this now? Because there had been times in the past when I said no, and I was like, fucking, let's do it. Gives me a little one. The thing about ketamine is like it's a roller coaster. Ketamine, here's where you take your hit or whatever, and then it's like, and you're not thinking about it, and then boom. Like, and he'd given me the variant that enhances psychedelic experiences. And so I'm sitting there, he's got his speaker bumping, playing a weird fucking song, and
Ketamine music.
it got to I was like, whoa, this is a lot, man, and like closed my eyes, and I opened them, and everything in my field of view was broken into really fine, like little sacred geometry points. Like everything was just broken down into fractals. like his face and the tent and like the chair I was sitting in, and it was all like pulsing with the music.
Fuck yeah.
And I was like, this is fucking nuts.
That
Like,
is how cats see.
Is it really?
Yeah, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was
How
just
do you
telling
know
Brian
that?
about this. The scientists like rebuilt the cat eye. They ran a program
That's
through it.
crazy.
And they're like, oh, they see in fractals, and sound changes those fractals.
You were
Okay,
a
so
cat,
that
bro.
made it even better.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
fucking
you were,
awesome.
You were straight up a cat, dog.
Catman. And yeah, no, I mean, and like I've done a lot of drugs, but that was a milestone for me. Like I have never experienced something like that up to that point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all set and setting, right? Like anything, you got to be with the right people in the right place. You got to feel safe, like
100%.
and it was
no questions.
and it was awesome.
Nice.
And I've not had something like that since then. I don't know if it was just like the perfect storm and it was like that. I don't know if the first time is more intense like heroin and then it just kind of like diminishing returns afterwards. I don't know. But I have a lot of fun on ketamine now when I do it.
You know what? That's probably what I did wrong. Because
Just did it in a weird
you were at a
place.
house party
no,
in Gallup.
I was just trying to buy some blow.
Oh, God.
It's very different from what I
And
hear.
he's like, I don't have any, but
But
I got some ketamine.
damn.
Then we did ketamine,
Yep.
and then he gave me some of his Grateful Dead acid.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh shit.
and then we did Molly.
Yeah. So you did in like the opposite order I did.
Yeah, dude.
And was that weird for you? Did that get a little crazy?
I mean, I really enjoyed the swing they had in the backyard. That was like my safe place.
I bet you
Yeah,
did.
dude.
The little things.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome though. Some
It
Grateful Dead acid.
was
That's some.
pretty dope.
Nice. I've only
Good on
seen
ya.
people do ketamine. One time, we were at Sonic Bloom. This is when I met Mitch, actually.
Mhm.
And we were all at a festival.
Fuckered up.
Just doing everything we brought. We brought a lot,
Yep.
too. And just doing all the drugs, you know.
Uh-huh.
And it's nighttime. We had to go back to the camp to just kind of find our centers because it's just
It's
3 days
intense.
of fucking ball, ball,
Yeah.
ball. And yeah, we went back and we're all sitting around just kind of talking, tripping, maybe smoking a bowl or something. And this dude comes up and he's like, do you guys mind if I sit here for like 10 minutes?
Mhm.
We're like, oh, it's a festival. You know what I mean? We got an extra chair. Fucking pull up a chair, man. And this dude just, he has a little spoon on his neck, fucking does a bump of ketamine, and then just gone. Just
Mind if I
gone.
sit here?
I don't
for
even
10
know what
minutes?
happened to him. I didn't see him walk away. He just disappeared at some point when we were
Wow.
all having a good time.
Yeah.
And later that night, somebody offered me ketamine, and I was like,
Oh.
I just saw somebody pass out in a camp chair in front of strangers.
I mean, he was probably doing a lot of fucking ketamine.
Yeah.
That's
or
the
like a
difference.
lot of something else, and the ketamine let
Yeah.
him sit still enough for it to really hit him, and he was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that might have happened as well.
The weirder part was how he vanished. Nobody saw him leave. We just looked over and he was gone. I'm not even sure it happened.
Just
You know what I mean?
Avengers Endgame to just
Yeah.
Dusted.
Not even
Just turned
positive.
into ketamine.
He was actually there.
he was a ghost, man. He was the
Yeah.
spirit of the
I
festival.
was gonna say like the ghost of ketamine passed or something.
Sonic Bloom spirit.
Yeah.
I think it was probably a good thing that you didn't take that ketamine then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that spirit was coming.
Well,
to you,
and
buddy.
that's the thing. He didn't even offer his ketamine to anybody
He
else.
just did it.
Posted up at our camp for a minute and then
Yep.
disappeared into
I
the
mean,
night.
I mean, that's all he asked for.
Yeah.
He was just like, "Can I sit here for?" a minute?" He wasn't like, "Can I hang out with you guys?"
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know when he actually, because I think people that have drugs, one of the things is they only have so many drugs, so they're not
Yeah.
trying to share all their drugs.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like he kind of did a tester on us, like
Uh-huh.
pulled a little spoon out and like looked around, and nobody was interested. So he was like, "Word,
Yeah.
nobody's trying to do my drugs," because he probably sat down at a lot of camps.
Yeah.
If he
Yeah.
sat down at ours, he
Yeah.
had to have done it
Yeah.
more than once, and
Maybe.
people were just like, "Oh, can I get into that?"
And
Can I
he's
get
like,
into
"I'm
that?"
going to the next one."
Yeah, just got up and left.
Bail.
Nice. You see, I can't do that. I mean, actually, I don't think I've had to do that. I don't know. Whenever I've had cocaine, I give it away
Me
pretty freely.
Yeah. I think a lot of people see the cocaine bag as half empty. I like to see it as half full.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And
yeah.
if there's somebody around that might want to do cocaine, guess who your new best friend is.
Cocaine.
Yep.
Doing cocaine by yourself's a little sad.
I haven't done cocaine in years.
I haven't done cocaine in quite some time. I mean, it's a common theme in the podcast that we talk about it, but it's
Yeah.
been a while.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, COVID's been wild.
Yeah. When COVID first started, that might have been when I did cocaine.
Did a lot of cocaine.
All of
when
a
COVID
sudden, it
started.
was
That makes
so
sense.
available.
Yeah.
Like, it was the easiest to
Well,
find
and
ever in
all of
my
a sudden,
life.
we were just bawling out with unemployment money. It was like, yes, I will spend my first
Yeah, that's
$600
true.
goddamn dollars on this.
You were balling out with unemployment money. Your boy has never received a dime of unemployment money.
Attaboy.
Who's the asshole here? I think it's me.
I
'cause-
got like $200 and I was like, no, that's too much math. And I was like, fuck it, I'm done.
We had very different unemployment experiences.
And then again, I didn't apply during the 600.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I applied the day that the restaurant shut down. I was like, cool.
Nothing
I
you
don't
can do
know
about
when
it.
I'll. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No.
When I was on the Front Range at the time too, I was visiting the girl that I ended up still dating now, and I just ended up staying with her for 3 months. But I
Nice.
was up there, and the
Really
restaurant
got
closed.
to know each other.
Dude, it was a trial by fire, but
That
it was
sounds dope,
awesome.
man.
Like everyone else was like, "Oh, I baked sourdough and shit," and like, I don't know.
You know what? Not facial hairstyle, just your general aesthetic. That makes sense.
Does it? Yeah. Cheers.
We were baking sourdough.
we were baking something.
There was yeast involved.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't even know this girl. That's rude. It came
She's not
from
gonna
you.
listen to
do
It
this.
was
her.
Keith Yeast.
She's not listening to this. I
Yeah,
guarantee
she's not
you
gonna
she's
fucking
not
listen
listening
to
to
this.
this.
You should tell her specifically not to.
Yeah.
Don't listen to this.
Yeah,
She's going to go through. She's going to listen to
Uh-huh.
one, find something that pisses her off.
Yep.
Then she's going to find every episode of
Yeah,
Keith
yeah.
Winchester on it.
I actually think that's what she's gonna do when you tell her not to do it.
Mm.
She's gonna be like, "Why? Why shouldn't I?"
Yeah.
Then again, I don't know this girl. These are
you do, you don't.
yeah.
Yet. I don't know. I want to.
can go either
I've been
way.
writing a lot of jokes again recently.
Oh fuck
Ever
yeah,
since
dude.
the Josh Fournier podcast, I've been like, actually.
Is
like
that why you're trying to
applying
drop this
myself.
shift, Keith? You're taking test
Maybe.
drives, baby? Test
If
driving
someone
the
picks
material?
it up, I'm gonna go up tonight.
Really?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, you can hold me to that.
God damn it. Who do I know in front of house? Who's qualified to run the bar? Are you bartending?
It's just a serving shift.
Oh,
too. It's
shit,
just a
everybody.
such a fucking.
Everybody can
nothing
do
shift.
that.
Work for me, little.
I just want to see Keith go up.
Yeah, dude.
I've only seen it happen once, I think.
I've seen it happen a couple times.
Really?
It's nice.
I feel like I missed
It's
that.
good.
Wait, what? Sorry, I was dropping the shift again. What are you talking about?
Does that? Would you just like repeatedly do it? Does that help?
Sometimes.
I've heard
Yeah.
that I've heard people be like, nobody picked up my shift, so I'm about to just start
Rapid
hammering
fire.
it.
Yeah.
Just like I'm gonna annoy the fuck out
Yeah.
of you until somebody picks up this shit.
Basically.
Yeah. Interesting.
That's a pro move. It's a pro move.
It's a risky biscuit, but I don't know.
I think front of house is probably different too. Like back of house, if you start dropping too many shifts, the manager
Yeah.
will be like, "Do you still want to work here?"
Mhm.
Like, I just had shit to do, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm tired of working doubles. All right, I'm
Yeah.
tired of it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Sometimes you gotta put your foot down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's hard when the kitchen's short staffed. And
Yeah.
Well, everybody's short staffed now. It's
Bunch of
It's just
bitches.
crazy.
How about if
Bunch
you're
of
listening to
bitches.
this and you don't have a job, go get a fucking
How about
job.
go
Yeah,
get a
go
fucking
get
job?
a fucking job.
No, why don't you get a job? I'm looking at you.
Yeah. How
Go get a
long have you been
fucking
kicking
job.
it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Because the
Well-
people that are riding their unemployment now
Go
have
what?
been riding.
Did it get
Go
like
find
is it
something to
back
fucking
on or
do.
something? Like
I don't know, but
it's all of a sudden there's a big issue in the news. It's like
Yeah.
we can't find anyone to work. Like what happened? I've been working this whole time. Like
Yeah, for real, dude.
and I feel like everybody
fuck?
that has been working,
I've taken probably like a month off this entire year.
I've been forced to take about a month off with, you might have been exposed.
Yeah.
Don't come back for a week and a half or 2 weeks. Or That's happened 3 times. I've been tested 4 times now. I'm 0 for 4 straight negatives, dog.
Yeah.
And now I'm fucking vaccinated, and I still had to take a test after I was vaccinated because I actually got sick. I got a cold or something, which is why I'm not smoking today.
Playing it safe. It safe.
Well, I just want to be able to breathe.
Yeah.
If I smoke, I will cough. 100%. There's been days where I was like, fuck it, I'm on a double. I don't even care. I need to be a little high this morning. And then I take 1 hit and I cough for 40 minutes.
Dude, you just got to build that tar. That's why you have to smoke cigarettes.
I think I'm removing tar every time I cough.
This episode sponsored by Marlboro.
What do you smoke?
Americans.
Yeah. Brought to you by American Spirits, ladies and gentlemen. The official cigarette of Durango. If you want to buy cigarettes at a bar, you're getting American Spirits.
Pretty much. Yep.
You know what? I'm thinking. I'm just gonna start saying I'm sponsored by.
You should. I think we all should.
Just sponsored by Prohibition Herb.
There you go.
My ex is a manager. Let's not bring them into this.
No, okay. Not sponsored by Prohibition Herb.
Unsponsored.
I'm a DO guy now. Durango Organics, shout out. Mostly because I can't walk into Prohibition Herb without having a conversation I don't want to.
Yeah, just start saying you're sponsored by Durango Organics.
I should. I have a lot of friends that work there.
Yeah, just do it. What are they going to ask you to do? Stop?
The best case scenario is that they actually start sponsoring you.
Yeah, dude.
You're right. And that's the thing.
And that makes sense, dude.
Yeah.
I will do an ad read for you every goddamn week for very little.
Yeah.
Dead Room gives me very little.
Yeah.
And I put my heart and soul into those ad reads.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hopefully, yeah, because I know it's the only part of the podcast those fucks listen to. They're not going to hear this. Fuck you guys.
They're like, did he do the ad read?
The only person I really
Send
have a
him
problem
his
with is
quarter.
Jacob Jonas, let's be honest.
Yeah, we've talked about this several times. But
He's beautiful, man.
yeah.
He's just too good looking and too funny.
He was grown in a fucking test tube.
Have you seen his sister?
Yes.
God damn.
Really?
I'm
Gorgeous.
pretty sure she was too.
Imagine Jacob Jonas' sister. She's a fucking dime piece. I think she's actually a millionaire from cryptocurrency.
Of course she is.
God damn it.
And an Instagram influencer, lives in New York.
Yep.
She's doing great. Shout out to Leah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Leah Jonas.
Killing it.
We've only met once. Super hot.
Mm-hmm.
She
Super
could have
hot.
ruined my life in that one night if she wanted to.
Absolutely.
I was just like, God damn, they don't make women like that around here.
Mm-hmm.
Not around here.
Except my girlfriend. I mean, they made her in Kansas, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't make them around here.
I agree.
No.
The only ones they make around here, little hairy, let's be honest.
Well, the ones they
Usually
make
a
around
little
here
short,
then
stubby.
immediately leave as soon as they possibly can because
Yeah,
this place
Yeah.
sucks to grow up in is what I've heard
Yeah.
from everybody.
Yes.
Oh,
I've also
whiny
heard this.
fucks. I grew up in Farmington. You
Yeah.
think this place sucks to grow
Are you
up in?
there?
Huh?
I think it's just it's
Wherever you grow up in.
Yeah,
you live.
it's another small town
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm getting the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
Because this shit sucks.
Yeah, it is. It's a small town.
Let's look at the differences between Farmington and Durango. This place is built of a population primarily that moved here
Yeah.
because it's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Nobody moves to Farmington.
Not
Not for
on
less than
purpose.
70
on purpose, yeah. Unless it's like witness protection.
Unless they're
Out of desperation.
unless they're from Gallup, maybe. Better
like,
math, more
That's a
stores.
Step up. Yeah, better math.
Better
he said.
math, more stores. They're just like, I'm moving on up. I'm going to Farmington.
For sure. It's like, who had the panhandling? That was you.
Yeah, that was me.
What was it? The major leagues of
Oh,
panhandling?
yeah.
That was one of the funniest things I heard all that.
He came from the major leagues of panhandling.
A homeless dude from
Gallup,
Gallup
New
came and asked
Mexico.
him for money. He was just like, that's not fair. Be a Durango when you got this kind of experience under your belt. Which is real. And I'm seeing that more and more lately. People approaching cars like Farmington. Like, you can't go to a fucking grocery store in Farmington and not expect somebody to approach your window and ask you for $1 or change.
And I couldn't do the thing where I just ignore them
Uh-huh.
because I already had my window down.
Right.
Because I was at the bank.
Right.
I'm ready to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Just not
That's
this fucking
that's
guy.
dirty.
Yeah, the bank should handle that. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure they were just
They
like,
handle
hey,
it by letting them talk to them.
right.
I'm sure if I was just like, hey, sorry. They probably had like a security guard that they already called.
Mhm.
They're just like, hey, we got another fucking one.
And it's probably like a 70-year-old lady or something. Like, I bet the security guards at the Durango banks are like the fucking meter maids.
Yeah,
Useless.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
have you ever
useless.
ran in front of a meter maid and just started feeding meters? You know that's illegal, but they're not fast. That's the thing.
They're not
Because
fast.
they're 70.
I know. Which is why I did it.
No, but that sounds like a lot of fun.
I'm more sympathetic to them now. They just need a job. I mean, it's not their fault. The law is the law. I think
Yeah.
locals should get stickers
Hmm.
to park,
I agree. Like buy
That's
a
a
parking
thought.
pass.
but they don't care about us
No.
because they want to make money off the tourists.
Yes.
One fucking quarter at a time.
Yep.
1/4 of the time. I mean, that's most of what it would be, anyways. And then you have that supplemental income of people renewing their parking
Mhm.
passes every month. You could charge way more than a fucking quarter.
Mhm.
Like, you could charge more than
That's a
the
good point.
equivalency of paying a quarter every time you're downtown. Because
Yeah.
I just go to a free spot anyways.
Mhm.
Me too.
Because I know where they
Yeah,
are.
I'm willing. I'm willing to walk a couple blocks.
Yeah, dude.
To not get a $25 ticket or
Yeah,
whatever
dude.
it is now.
It's
Mhm.
52.
52
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
What?
Jesus. You used to have to fuck up and not pay for a month
Fuck
to get a
that.
52.
And now it's 2 tickets that you don't pay, and then you get booted just right off the bat.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. It happened to me.
I have 3.
That you haven't paid.
Godspeed.
Jadrien, Cody Long, everybody.
Yeah.
I need to pay them.
You
I
should.
I plan on paying them
One day.
one day.
One day.
When they take me to civil court and they're just like, listen, we've been accruing interest. You owe us $45,000.
I've always wanted to meet Judge Judy. Is that how you do it? Or Judge Joe Brown. Either one of them.
I think you have to be in California. I think that's where that license. I have no idea. Actually, Georgia probably. Yeah, it's produced by the Georgia Network.
Made in
How do you
Georgia.
know that?
Because I watched
Daytime television.
I watched daytime television.
That's what you do with your time. There it is. You
Yeah,
didn't want
dude.
to tell us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already taking baths and,
Yeah.
and like trying to do nothing. There's
Yeah.
no better show for doing nothing
Didn't Judge Judy.
than daytime television.
Yeah.
That's what it's made for.
Dude,
Old people.
Yeah, dude.
And kids that are playing hooky and pretending to be sick.
No, that's true.
I watched some Dr. Phil and some Maury that way.
That's how I got hooked.
Yeah.
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 I've seen all these things.
Mm-hmm.
Never got hooked.
Uh-huh.
Actually, what the fuck was his name?
Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry. I
Nice.
did like Jerry Springer. I was
Jerry
pretty into
Springer
that.
was fucking
Watching
great.
Jerry Springer's just like professional wrestling.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
you know it's probably not
All-
real, but
all
some
of these
shit's gonna go
shows.
down.
Mm-hmm.
All of these shows are basically scripted. Like, I think there are only a few of the Judge Judy and Judge Brown episodes that are real.
Really?
Yeah. The rest of them, they just put together storylines because they have a writing team.
Talk about the
You can-
easiest
you can-
job in the
you can
world.
see them
Fucking A.
in the credits. They
Yeah.
they have a writing
Written
team.
by.
Yeah.
You're the only one that reads the credits.
I guess.
That's a next
I've
level.
I've also been watching a lot of old MTV shows
Mm.
like Next and
Mhm.
and there's this one that came out a couple years ago called X on the Beach.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all these people when their exes show up and like they're trying to hook up with new people. Dude, it is the dumbest shit and I hate every single fucking one of them. But I can't stop watching.
Pretty sure that's their business model.
Yeah.
It's like, how do we make people hate us enough to want to
Yeah.
keep watching
Yeah.
us?
Like out of spite.
It's like Floyd Mayweather. Huh. Everybody pays to see Floyd lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, just out of spite. Yeah, that's how they got me.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not paying for Paramount Plus.
We all are.
Because then I would probably shoot myself in the
I'm glad you're not paying for it either.
It's $6.99
That's not bad.
with ads.
Fuck advertisements.
No removal.
Fuck them.
Dude, my girlfriend gets Hulu free through Spotify, and
Nah.
every time a commercial comes on, I'm just like, fuck this show. Fuck
Yeah.
Hulu.
Yeah.
Fuck all this. Like,
Yeah.
I can't. I don't have 90 seconds.
Mhm.
Like,
I watch Hulu on my computer, which
Give
has
me
an
my
ad
fucking show.
blocker. And the ad blocker kills all the Hulu ads. And it'll be this message like, we're sorry, we can't provide a message from our sponsors right now. I'm like, good. Fuck your sponsors. Their ads are terrible. They pander to the lowest common denominator of people that watch this shit.
For real, dude.
Ads are so bad, dude.
They're
Like,
garbage.
they are made for stupid fucking people.
And there's a bunch of them, though.
There's a bunch of them.
They have money.
And they're everywhere. And they're just like, you'll think this is funny. Right.
You fools.
You fools.
Did you know that I believe it's Ford that's coming up with a new like GPS kind of system in their vehicles. Dude, it scans billboards. So while you're driving on the freeway,
No.
it can scan a billboard and play the ad while you're driving.
No.
Unskippable.
No.
You can't turn it off.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I drive a 96. Because I don't need that shit in my life. Can you imagine paying $70,000 and not being able to get out of an ad?
It's obviously going to get like shut down. They're going to be like, no, you can't fucking scan billboards.
No.
It's illegal for them to be on the phone while driving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let alone the. Oh
ad.
my god.
I'm already. I would love if it was just ads for Ford.
That's better.
They're just
Do
like,
you want another one of these?
Every
"Bought
time you drive
fucking
by a
car,
Ford
you
billboard.
fucking idiot. Buy another one.
Should have opted for the premium package.
You're driving this
Dumb slut.
6-month-old piece of shit.
Yeah, dude, it just
You're
nags
garbage.
the fuck out of you.
Your family's line ends with you, and it's all garbage.
I just cut the brakes.
Wild card.
Wild card, bitches.
You're like, you step on it and you just fucking brake check everybody.
And you just. And they all crash, and they all have to get Fords out of the settlement.
You know what? I think that's a pretty good marketing scheme.
You know what else? That reminds me of those fucking. You know how Speedway is taking over all these gas stations? And they have those fucking like 1984 screens that just babble bullshit at
Yell
you
at
the
you?
whole time.
Yeah, dude.
Unmutable. You can't do anything about it.
Nothing.
Should be illegal.
It should be illegal.
You know what else should be illegal? People calling your phone all goddamn day.
All the goddamn.
Please fucking stop.
When did that start? Because all of a sudden, that's just all of our lives.
Okay, if we had plans and like I'm meeting you somewhere or like I'm letting you know I'm on my way, a call is acceptable.
Yeah.
It's expected on kind of both ends. I
Yeah.
might get a phone call. Don't fucking call me in the middle of the day. Don't call me at night.
If I don't know you, don't fucking call me.
Don't fucking
Oh, I
call.
thought we were just talking about robocalls.
I was.
I mean, also that.
Yeah. I mean,
Also fuck
there's,
that.
yes.
But real people, please
Because
stop fucking calling
I
me.
am the friend that will call. Like if I have more than 2 sentences
On my
to tell
way.
you, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Or that.
Especially if I'm driving. Like I
Inside
will just
drive.
call you.
The thing is, I'm
And most
usually,
people don't
I'm usually-
answer.
I'm usually not gonna. Yeah.
Most people
Yeah.
don't answer, and it fucking pisses me off. It's like- but it's
Alright.
usually based on a plan.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, then
They're
that's
expecting the call.
yeah. They should expect the call.
Or
Those
like,
guys are
to
assholes.
be in contact
fucking
with
Mario.
Yeah.
That motherfucker never answers my phone
No.
call. We have plans, and he won't answer
Yeah.
my phone call. Like, bitch, we're
slept-
supposed to meet in 5
Yeah.
minutes, and you won't answer.
I just want to know where you are.
you. He slept through our disc golf game the other day, and just everyone called him. Nothing.
Yeah.
Called back in the middle of our game. Oh, sorry, I just woke up. All right, Mario.
Fucking Mario Garcia, real
Yeah.
piece of shit. Am I right?
No piece of shit.
Trash. Just kidding, I love Mario.
Yeah,
Are we
he's my
just
favorite.
naming all the people who aren't watching your podcast?
Yeah. My mom watches.
Yeah. I already got Dave Oakley.
Yeah.
So Max Turner, am I right? Is he a pedophile?
He was bound to come up eventually.
Yeah, we were saying something about kids earlier, and I really wanted to bring it up, but we
Really miss him.
got sidetracked, and I don't remember what it was
I
about.
don't either.
Oh, kids love voices.
Oh,
Oh,
kids
yeah.
fucking love voices.
I thought
Max
about
would know.
Yeah, I thought about calling Max and being like, "Is this true, Max?" Is this how you get him to your house?
It's just call him in the middle of the fucking day.
I know. Why did he move to Nashville? Because he got run out of all the youth baseball stadia? Or
That was the big secret.
Yeah.
it's like they don't let me hit the field anymore, man.
Yeah.
I'm losing my goddamn mind.
There's no point in me being here.
Can't find anybody to work in the basement.
Dude, when Josh was on, he dialed that Max Turner impression.
Oh yeah, dude.
Fournier it was like Max was sitting right there all of a sudden.
I'm gonna have to ask him to do it.
Yeah. Well, and then after the podcast that night, he just went and like did all those voices on stage too.
Yeah.
I love
Like,
having
dude.
Josh on the podcast because he's just working out what he's gonna do that night.
Yeah.
And then he takes some of my
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah.
And he
You
runs with it. He runs with it.
Yeah, you rolled your eyes a little bit that one night. I was like, yes.
Motherfucker stole my joke, told it in front of everybody.
The law office is calling me now. I bet that's fucking real.
Huh.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
real.
not. Fuck off. You know what really sucks is that I'm waiting on calls from my school that I've enrolled for in the fall.
Oh, so you're actually
Which are
having
coming
to pick
from
up
this-
most phone calls.
Fuck off, robocalls.
That's great, dude.
I think it should be illegal. It's
It's 100%
Yeah,
it
it
is,
is
but there's
illegal.
loopholes around it.
No.
it's illegal.
Yeah.
Huh.
They just did like there was a huge Supreme Court ruling.
I mean,
about
you're
this.
kind of an idiot if you fall for it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, now they're doing the law office. Like, I had one from William Cooper. Like, they started putting fake real names on them.
yeah, they haven't been trying that hard with me.
No, mine says possible scam or scam likely.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. Well, that's what it was, and now it's like fake shit. Like, they're
They're trying to get you.
they're trying to get me.
you.
Go to hell. Okay,
You tell him, Keith.
I will.
You tell
I
him.
need to go soon too. I got a boogie for work. I probably got like 15 minutes, maybe.
Word. I feel like we're boring the
Boogie,
shit out of
boogie,
everybody.
boogie.
Yeah.
anyway.
No.
Okay. Well.
I mean, it
You
was
guys
fun
wanna
hanging
call
out.
it?
I like to
Yeah,
shut
this
up.
was good. I had a good
I'm an
time.
episode for the week.
Yeah, I needed an episode. If
Hey,
you,
this is like writing for comedy. Just
Right?
keep cranking them out.
yeah, I was just hoping you guys would give me an idea, and then I was gonna take Josh's approach and just steal your ideas for jokes.
Honestly, I was
Oh,
kind
no.
of, I'm kind of just chilling. I was excited to hang out, and that was kind of just the mood I was in. I'm just like, all right, cool, man.
Yeah, me too, man. I actually enjoyed myself. We didn't get to do one last week because I was sick. We were supposed to have Tom Swatala on. Unfortunately, that didn't happen.
Mhm.
Unify Sounds?
Mhm.
Unify Music?
Nice.
Something. I don't know. He'll be on soon. Next week, if you like female guests, boy, do I have a podcast for you. Next week is Bianca Rodriguez and Taylor Lennox, which should be a wild card. I'm going to need
Who's Taylor Lennox?
a man in here to help me. Maybe Jadrien. We'll see.
Gotcha.
Maybe Keith. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. You got anything, Jay?
There is going to be improv on July 9th at the Durango Arts Theater.
You guys get the theater?
Yeah, dude.
We actually practice this shit, you know what I mean?
Nice.
We have scripts. You guys have nothing. Like,
We're just going out there and winging it.
let's see what happens. Please buy tickets.
That's my approach.
Yes,
to
please
stand-up.
buy tickets. I'm also on a show in Dolores. What's the venue? Do you know the venue? Yeah,
I don't think I'm on it. Nobody told me.
there is a show in Dolores. Follow me on all social media. Jadrien Long on Facebook. Long Jadrien on Instagram, and Chef J Cat on Twitter.
Where did that come from?
I don't know,
Just sounded fun.
I was 14. Anyways, updates. It'll be fucking dope.
Yeah. All these will be in the description. Keith, you got anything? Pick up his fucking shifts.
Yeah.
Pick up his shifts.
Yeah,
teamwork.
pick up those fucking shifts.
Yeah, pick them up.
Yeah, and if
No.
you see me drop one, fucking pick it up too.
I guess just follow Quiche_Winchester on Instagram. I usually have a bunch of funny memes in my story.
Yeah, he's got a great portfolio.
Yeah, if you want to see how fucking fly Keith looked at the
Yeah,
EDM
dude.
festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look good, dog.
Thank you. I put a lot of years into building that shit. So
Nice. Did you and Mason?
no, we did
or-
not touch tips.
Based on
That's
pictures.
We were just high as fuck the whole time.
Which is
but-
how-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that
No.
happens.
Jay. Jay
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah, that's how that happens.
Yeah,
Matt,
no,
Matt
I mean I
knows
know
this.
how that happens.
Matt,
That's just
yeah.
I didn't touch tips with anybody.
Okay. Well,
I don't know, man. You seem kind of defensive.
I had sex with my girlfriend for the first time on ketamine ever, which was a whole other story. We'll talk about it next time.
Was it good or bad?
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah, it was. All right, guys,
Next
you know where to
time.
find us. Comedy Mondays at Starlight at 7:30. Every Tuesday at El Rancho, 8:30. We love you guys. Peace.
Yeah. Brought to you by Durango Bud Company.
Durango Organics.
Durango Organics.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. So basically, my name is Trip. Yeah. You can call me whatever you want. Alright, I'm just gonna be fly. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. What it is you really bringing to the table, Jack? Get it chopping like a little lumberjack. Let the homie bring it back when I write a little rap, What you think about that? I know you ain't thinking this swag. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to sound too cocky. I'm just feeling yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. Circle with the homies, still rapping on Dilla. Yeah, repping all the spots I live, the people know I killed them. That's right. Yo, turn off the lights, give me a light. We the brightest in this building. And throw up them hands if y'all really feel me. That's some realness, it's chronic flow. Yeah, I got a chronic illness, and I want the world to feel this. Yo, that's just how I kill it. How do I cure it then? They wondering about the antidote. Just put them headphones on, man, that's the dope. Yeah, give them a dose of rap. Then I can toast to that. Knew that I hold my craft. Doing it, I'm in a soda rap. This American cat, but my ears ain't wet. Been working, dog. Working my ass to death. Oh, yes, said it ain't easy. I never had no freebie. Them rappers giving handouts, but I stand out to completely. Better than Weezy, better than Jeezy, better than Jay-Z. This just crazy. I'm so amazing, never been lazy. When it comes to spitting, man, nobody wanna pay me. I'm just feeling yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. I wouldn't let him catch me dead or alive. I survive. I'm taking all my people on a new ride. Do right, that's good business. Talking about more than riches, but rappers keep blowing up just like the 4th of July. Said, oh my, that record label must be out of their mind. I know that their flowing ain't better than mine. Yeah, like they pulled this cat right out of the sky. Yo, I'm tired of these magicians. They tricking the sinner's eyes. I keep trucking, pushing around in my bucket. Coming up, I'm 25, and man, I'm feeling real lucky. Got something big on the way. I keep that radio bumping all season. Ain't no reason that them stations give me no love, and I love it. And I give it all to the public. I'm busting, I'm running, I'm jumping around. All of the dumbest prima donnas. Did they forget that they done come up from nothing? I want nothing of it. The front man, I'm pushing my buttons, okay? I'm just feeling yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. Feel alright, no doubt about it. I'm gonna do this always. No doubt about it. I'm gonna do this always. No doubt about it. I'm gonna do this always. No doubt about it. I'm gonna do this always. No doubt about it. I'm gonna do this always. No doubt about it. I'm gonna do this always.